To take in the suit pants waist, I will mark the excess fabric at the center back seam. Put the trousers on and mark the fit. So try the pants on and pinch the excess fabric at the center back to determine how much it needs to be taken in. In first step, I pinned the excess fabric with safety pins or straight pins to get comfortable fit. Second step, I transferred the measurements to the wrong side of the pins fabric by marking with tailor's chalk where the pins are located, as you can see it here. Next, I removed the pins that were holding the excess fabric in place. And at this point, turn the pants inside out. And then I disassembled the center back waistband. Carefully stitch rip the waistband open at the back. If there is a center back belt loop, this is the time to remove it. So once the wrong side of the waistband is exposed, I mark in the measurements to sew the new seam. I copy the measurement from the right side of the waistband, making sure that the full measurement is split into 2 halves. With pants inside out, I draw the new narrower line. So remember, half of the total adjustment on each side. So from waistband tapering down into the original seam. As you can see, I connect the points that I marked with the chalk mark before. So I connect them into a straight line, and that will be my new sewing line. That will be the new seam that will hold the back stitch in place. And it is recommended to run that stitch twice for the durability, as that area will get heavy use. As you can see it here, there is additional piece of fabric that's protecting the stitch, the seam in the crotch area. So I will have to undo that to gain access to the back seam, just to make sure that I will nicely blend in the new stitch into the original stitching. Before I go to my sewing machine, I will make sure that the waistband lines are beautifully aligned, because they have to come out perfectly and even. So I pin that with a pin just to make sure they will be finished nicely. Okay, once I'm done with that, pretty much I'm gonna blend and finish now. So I will sew the new seam along the chalk line, securing the stitch by the back stitching at the beginning and finish to reinforce this seam. Again, it is recommended to run this stitch 2 times for durability. After the new stitch lines are in, I remove the old original stitch. This particular trousers were finished with a chain stitch. It's pretty easy to remove it. Remember to remove the thread from both sides of the seam. After the new stitch lines are in, if you have a lot of excess fabric left that is way too bulky, trim excess fabric and finish the raw edges with the serge machine or the zigzag stitch. Okay, that looks beautiful. At this point, it is recommended to press down the fabric to open flat the waistband, which will be much easier to finish this taking waist beautifully. I did skip that step. I didn't show it in this video, but yes, please go ahead and press down that new seam for professional and crisp look. Okay, I'm almost finished. At this point, I am reassembling the waistband. I folded in the excess fabric on each side, and I pinned it with the pins to keep it in place. And at this point you can move on to sewing machine and reattach those points. As you can go back to the beginning of the video and you can see it how they were stitched originally, so you can do that, but I'm gonna use a hand sewing needle and a thread to stitch that by hand. So I have my sewing needle and a thread with the knot at the end of the string, and I will stitch it in place with the regular stitch. Then I'm gonna make a loop and secure that stitch to make sure it will not undo itself, and I stitch that on each side of the waistband, so in 2 places. If you know a different way how to take in waist in dress pants, please share it in a comment section below. Okay, perfect. The inner flaps of the waistband are nicely secured inside the waistband and reattached to the waistband. And at this point, I am going to make a finishing stitch that will hold the waistband in place. As you can see it, I'm stitching right in the center seam, right in the middle, making sure that will not show, the stitch will not show on the fabric. So that's why I'm stitching right in between the stitch. As always, before you trim that thread off, make sure to tie a knot, a finishing knot, to keep that stitch in place. Make sure it's nice and secure, and that will be it. Let's take a look. Perfect. I like that. Beautiful. I did not trim the excess fabric inside. It might look a little bit bulky, but this is for a child, and I know that child is gonna grow, so that's why I'm keeping the excess fabric in. I'm not cutting it off. I'm not trimming it off. I'm gonna need it later on. If you like this video, please like it, share it, subscribe to my channel, and come back for more content. And I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.